Welcome to Coffee Cocktails. Dan and Derek are going to taste the Rock.
Tequila.
Tequila. The Rock. You know, what does he do?
What
was his old move?
Ian's going to taste it too.
Why do you have two?
He's just going to taste it over
Why
there.
do you have two up there?
You got to have the people.
Because it's got the Reposado.
It's a Reposado. We haven't even opened it.
Wait, he has the Resposado?
Oh my God.
He's got two.
We've had
I
this.
didn't know
He's
We've
that.
had this conversation. No?
Oh, I didn't know that.
About both. Yeah.
All right.
So that is Blanco.
Sure.
That is Reposado. The difference is one is rested, Reposado,
The
and one is
one is
not.
gold and one is white.
So take the white one. Shit. Give me this. Give me the yellow one. So,
How come I'm left with the white one?
well, 'cause we're not drinking it straight from the bottle. We're just pouring it. Your
I
job is
know.
to
We're
pour
doing.
one.
I know.
I figured
got
you
it.
wanted the easy
just
job.
wanted to
I had
step
to break the
outside.
seal.
What white?
Look.
All right.
All right. So, Teremana Tequila, small batch, created by The Rock.
Dude, we tried to get the mezcal from what's his
Dwayne
name? And they never
Johnson.
answered us.
He's got his signature on the back.
Yeah.
So, before I go into this, there's two things that you should know. First, one of my favorite WWF characters was always The Rock.
The Rock's awesome.
Because I liked him best as a bad guy.
Yes.
Because I liked the bad guys. Macho Man, The Rock, $1 Million Man, Mr. Perfect. Those are my characters. Like, I'm old school,
Ric Flair.
all the way up to Attitude
Mr.
Era.
Perfect?
And then I stopped. Yes. Out of all of those, the only... What did I
He
say?
just pulled a jet on you.
You know
Yeah.
Mr. Perfect?
No, I mean I
He's
do. He's definitely not like a favorite. Like
That's why he was last on my list.
The Rock, Stone
Sidney
Cold.
Biasi?
Are you fucking kidding me?
No,
Stone Cold didn't do anything for me. He just... It
Oh
was
my
like...
God. Stone
You know what it
Cold's
was?
awesome.
I appreciated
I like
both
Stone
the dialogue and the actual wrestling. Bret Hart, only good guy I like, but he was a bad guy for a while, so that counts. But like, for some reason I like Mr. Perfect. I don't know why. I watched him since like ACW, some shit way when he was like 12.
Yeah, all right.
But like, all the way up. Like, Mr. Perfect and Bret Hart wrestling for like an hour. Like, this is before like they did all this crazy shit.
Mankind was good.
So, like, I like the bad guys.
He was, but he's always a little weird.
Yeah, he was weird.
Yeah.
Out of all of them, the only one I think is alive.
That's like the animal who used to come down and eat the stuff.
Yes, yeah.
That was weird.
George Animal
Yeah,
George Animal Steel.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah,
So
his
the-
tongue was all green.
Yeah.
I think out of everybody I mentioned, out of my top characters that exist, I think The Rock is the only living one. Right? Mr. Perfect, he's passed away. Bret
he
Hart's
did?
alive, but he doesn't count. Yeah, I think it was a
Mankind's
drug
wrong.
thing. I didn't listen to
Mankind.
Mankind. His Macho Man died. A heart attack, I think, while
Macho Man
driving.
was awesome.
Like, I have a signature from him up on my wall. And shit. Like, I was a big WWF fan. So that colors my view. Because my other side of me is like, celebrity endorsed product sucks ass.
Definitely doesn't like that.
Right? So not a big fan of celebrity endorsed
always.
product. Except for Sammy Hagar.
Right.
And,
Cabo's
and
good.
Cabo Wabo.
Chair Bay.
Cabo's good.
Blue Shirt Bay.
Blue Shirt Bay is
Blue
good.
Shirt
Yeah.
Bay is good because it's just fucking sugar and tasty coconut.
No, but it's good.
901 is good.
Oh, Aviation though, it's good.
Aviation's good.
Aviation's
Okay,
good.
so Aviation I liked before I even knew it was a celebrity endorsement. I didn't know that was Brian Reynolds. So there's things to know. I have a video about the dirty secrets of tequila, and this is where shit gets weird. I've seen some stuff. I follow tequila groups on Facebook, and there's some criticism about the Teremana brand because, again, it's celebrity endorsement. And the question is whether this is produced. There's three different ways. You can cook the agave naturally, like these guys, Siete Leguas. Also, Patron does it this way, the natural way. Don't like Patron, never been a fan of Patron, but they do it the natural cooked way. Then you can do it with, what the fuck is the second? There's like three methods. Diffuser is the worst. Natural cooking is the best. And then there's one in the middle. I always forget what it's called, but it's where you basically cut autoclave. Right, you use an autoclave and you slice them up and you cook it in a large, big bin thing, and so you can produce more product. The diffuser is where you use chemicals to break down the agave plant so that you get the sugars out so that you can distill them. So the flavor profile that you get from different tequilas is based upon how you take the agave and get it to the sugar state. Right, so there's those three methods. The slowest is to cook it. Right,
Yeah.
you warm it. Mezcal, you do the same thing except you usually do it under stone so it gets smoky. Fire pits, right? Like they do in Hawaii for porks, right? Pigs, yeah, porks. Porks are not an animal. So you do that, and you get different flavor profiles. Diffuser is going to give you less flavor profile. So what do you have to do You have to infuse it with flavors by adding artificial flavor.
Oh, no, that's
right?
not good.
And a lot of the character of artificial flavor is cotton candy. You forget the cotton candy taste. That's when you know you've probably Casamigos. You spend a lot of fucking money on Casamigos, and you're like, that's shit.
It's not worth it.
You probably bought it.
This isn't bad. Wait, so how much is this?
There's like two. I don't know.
This one's what, like $30-something, right?
This is like $3 more. It's the same deal with the Reposados on other brands. Just a couple bucks more.
Like, this isn't bad. I mean, I've actually drank this and I actually bought a bottle, made margaritas and stuff. Like, it's
not bad.
It's not bad.
No, it doesn't have. When we did this in a blind tasting. There's a link.
Yeah, it didn't.
It
didn't rank that high, right?
No.
Against other Blancos. So one of the ones that ranked higher was like.
So they're 30 and 33.
Luzul. 30 and 33.
Yeah.
Like there are products.
Yeah, because we did a 30 and under.
Yeah, it had to be 30. Yeah, and that was at the top. The thing with the Blanco is you taste the Blanco because that's the unadulterated, typically, flavor that you're getting. That's a rested version of this, we hope, that has been rested for like 3 months or whatever in oak, and then they keep it in steel cask for however many months, but it can only be in oak for so long. That does have a sweetness to it. It's got like I don't know if it's cotton candy, but it's definitely sweeter. It's got a little saltiness, a little citrus.
It's definitely got a lot more saltiness in it. It's a little sweeter.
That brings your caramel because you're getting it out of the wood.
It's all right. Would you sip on it?
I don't.
Would you put it on ice and sip on it?
How drunk am I when you ask this question?
No, this is like.
It depends.
I mean, right now.
Right, I don't sip on a lot of products at all. I could sip on this. Yeah, I could do that. Would I? Probably not. But I probably wouldn't sip on anything, even the $160 bottle.
Like I think like this is good.
I would put it in.
Would I buy this over like Cabo?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't
Probably not.
I've heard that Cabo doesn't taste the same as it did years ago.
Okay,
I don't know. You had. I thought you said you thought it tasted different. I've had other people mention that. I haven't had Cabo.
I don't know if I haven't.
Maybe I need to buy. I should have bought a bottle of Cabo.
I have a bottle.
Do you?
I do have a bottle. It's in my kitchen.
Alright, we're drinking it.
Next time we come to the house, we're gonna do a drink. Cabo's definitely one of my favorites.
No, this I
think this is good. It's.
I just would like this to be $24.99.
Yes.
Then I would, but okay. So
and this would be like $30, right?
Right.
So it has to come down a little.
It might. But the thing is, it's got this name.
Yeah, right. It's got the Rock's name on it.
So that's so.
And we love the Rock.
Right. That is where I'm torn. Like,
but then he freezes. Then he puts it in a freezer.
Okay, so
like you're not supposed to put alcohol in a freezer. I'm sorry, but you don't put alcohol in a freezer. It fucking.
I haven't seen him do this.
It does. It starts to numb the taste.
So listen, I've seen The Rock with he's put on like a tight shirt.
Oh no,
and he's fucking built. And I'm like, man, I like to be him without that diet because the diet, if you've seen his diet, it's fucking crazy.
Oh,
he's not shit though.
Right, that's a lot of fucking work. But for all that work he puts into his body, and then to fucking destroy a tequila by putting it in the freezer is a travesty.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you put it in the freezer?
If somebody who spends their time as an actor and an entertainer and a bodybuilder doesn't know enough about tequila, I'm sorry, but this is why we're never gonna get shared. I'm fine with that.
I mean, you can share us and tell us why you put it in the fucking freezer.
But here's the issue: when you put it in the freezer,
or you can have all those other people that are just butt sucking up. That's fine.
I'm not that.
I mean, it's a good tequila.
I don't care that hard.
But you don't put it in the fucking freezer.
If you put it in the freezer, what happens is you sip this and you're like, oh, it tastes great. Of course it does. Your fucking tongue is numb now.
Oh my god, have you ever tried a Vaportini? Fucking watch the video. That's gonna be over here and here.
I'm the one who. I'm one of the 4 people who actually introduced the Vaportini to the internet. It just happens to be that I was the last of the 4. Everybody else had way more subscribers. But if you add cold to it, you don't get the taste sensation. So you're losing. It's like Jaeger. Like, oh yeah, you freeze that shit. Of course you do. Because nobody likes the taste of Jägermeister. So how do you solve that problem? Fuck yeah.
You make it really cold. Right?
So you should not.
That's why when you do tequila shots, that's why you shake it so it gets super cold.
Yeah.
And then it's not that harsh. So you can, and it waters it down a little bit, but it makes it super cold.
Which is the opposite of how you want to taste it. If you want to do shots of this from the freezer, that's fine. But at least start by knowing that this is a product I could drink neat at room temperature, And
like scotch, right? You drink scotch neat. Everybody goes all crazy. That's how you gotta drink it, right? You gotta drink it neat. It's gotta be room temperature.
Then later, when nobody's looking, you throw that shit in the freezer. You fucking run around naked in your house, taking shots of the ice cubes.
I
and
always
shit.
put ice cubes in it.
Right.
Like, I like shit cold.
Yeah, you could do that, but I would never, as a brand ambassador, ever tell somebody, oh yeah, fucking put it in the freezer. No, taste it this way. This is how you appreciate it.
Yeah.
If you're saying put my shit in the freezer, you're telling me your shit sucks.
Right. It's a bad, and it probably works fine.
See,
for the average
that's why you
consumer.
freeze bad vodka.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. That's why I like people
No,
with vodka.
you shouldn't freeze vodka ever. Because you shouldn't even own it. It shouldn't be taking up space in your fucking freezer.
It's true.
Get a real product. So for the Teremana products, I'm gonna go with the Reposado because it doesn't have as much of the sweetness. If you're making margaritas, which I think we've done, and we couldn't taste the difference. Well, we could taste a little bit, but it wasn't enough.
We actually could taste the difference.
We did rank
I mean, like I said, like this is, it's good.
If you don't know,
There's other tequilas in the $20 to $30 range that I would buy over this.
yeah, that's not an unfortunate thing to say because the People's Elbow is fucking fantastic.
Yes. I love The Rock. No fucking disrespect. He's
He's a
awesome.
national treasure.
He is.
But at the same time,
berries off his
as I am struggling between being a tequila lover and being a lover of The Rock, right? And
Yes.
so I'm gonna have to say,
It's not bad.
if you like The Rock, you're not going to be disappointed. There is some shit out there that you will be disappointed with. This isn't one of them.
Yeah, you won't be disappointed.
And if you want to spend the $5 extra for the signature,
That's like rock sweat. That's how I imagine he sweats. Delicious.
Delicious.
I would lick that off his body.
It's definitely a little salty.
I don't know what's happening right now. Anyway,
Yes.
sidebar. I've done this. It's finally done. The Teremana Tequila review. So watch some more tequila reviews over there. Buy your bartender starter kit from AwesomeRace.com. And that's all I gotta say. Teach you how to drink.